嗨，大家好，这里是游戏通，我们继续我们的漫威午夜之子Marvel Midnight Sun。这个 Sun 呢是双关语一方面是太阳的 Sun，也是什么？也是儿子的 Sun。我们上次牛刀小试一下创角，然后顺便熟悉了一下这个战斗的系统发现呢，它与其说它是一个战棋游戏，不如说它是一个卡牌游戏我觉得它真的比较接近卡牌游戏哦。它的这个思考的策略呢是不一样的，因为我这样讲卡牌游戏一回合跟一回合之间。你要这一回合要打什么牌，下一回合要留什么牌到下一回合打，这个的思考是跨越时间性的。一般的战棋游戏比较是偏向空间性的，那这次呢，卡牌游戏，它就是有跨越时间和空间而且它还有一个环境的攻击，这个也是算是蛮特别的。好，我们继续了我们上一回创了角，我们创蓝角不好意思我就是那个女角看起来也是很正的，真的还蛮想选的，但是我还是第一轮还是玩的是什么？是男角自动存档、手动存档这个我们玩手动存档。这个玩这个游戏有没有发现卡顿啊？你如果我发现这个，我第一次玩的第一集我们玩的时候觉得优化不好有卡顿，后来发现是这个2K 启动器的关系最好你如果是 Steam 的朋友你可以把它那个 Steam 里面呢，你在游戏的名字上面呢按右键选到内容的选项，然后其中有一个子选项叫做启动器选项然后你选了之后呢，有一个text field， 有一个对话，有一个框文字框，你可以把你的路径贴上去，把你这个自己真正这个游戏的执行档 exe 档执行档的路径贴上去，那你卡顿的这个应该这个状况就会应该会有很大部分的改善。很大部分的改善，但是它还是读档案还是读很久。它读档是远超于一般的游戏，不懂为什么。这优化真的还是不太好。
Not to be the nagging fool.
怎么是用跑的呢？我看一下。好吧，那就用跑的吧。我跟这个什么叫做 caretaker 守墓人
Run along now.
他没有对话的，有。
Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet.
这是他的这个地方是叫做，这个地方叫做圣所吗？不是这个地方是他们的基地Strongholder， 或者是说你可以说是 Hangout， 这是他们的大本营。这个地方呢，这个地方是我出生的地方。我跟各位讲一下，我原本是在这里的， 我原本是在这边睡的，哦，我原本是在这边睡的，然后我出来了，我从棺材里面出来了，然后出来这里，哎，这人物跑很快啊，然后我们就来到这里啊。
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten a hunter.
Fiasco.
Yes, one disaster averted. But we still need to figure out how to get Wanda and the Sanctum back.
什么？你们不是已经把汪达跟圣所？
First outing, just as I had expected. You're going to do great things, Hunter.
我跟奇异博士讲一下，我觉得奇异博士还蛮厉害的。
Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but you know what they say. Any mystical battle you can teleport away from.
Not bad, Hunter. Not bad. You did okay out there, considering you were technically dead 72 hours ago.
他说，考虑到我是72个小时还在睡觉，现在应该是表现的还不错。
Given my situation, for now I suppose this truly is my home away from home.
You should probably head inside. Take it easy before we have to go out again.
That was something of a baptism by fire, facing down the servants of Lilith so soon after your awakening. As your strength returns, so too will your confidence.
这是什么啊？我拿这个东西，哎，这个怎么还有这种元素在啊？哎呦，狂野悬崖耶！跳下去会死吗？不能走啊！他把我封住了。
Hunter, you look scathed.
这家伙是谁啊？不管他。我有没有大地图啊？哎，我看一下。有大地图。我靠！等一下啊，这个。可以放大吗？缩放。哦，靠！我睡觉的地方是在这里。哎，我睡觉的地方在这里啊。哦，这样子哦。哎，没想到还可以这样，还有这种啊。这个淡黄色的区域是我可以，米黄色的区域是我可以过去，我可以走到的地方。这里呢？这里是干嘛？哦，这里是这里哦。我要收集这个呢。现在人物比较不会卡顿了，人物动作顺多了啦。看这样子玩起来，我觉得可以啊，顺多了，调到40。
There's my hunter. Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there, with a little help.
谢谢，谢谢哈。
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
可以啊，他要带我去我的
So,
房间。
here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Oh, 红墨水。不是红墨水什么意思啊？
But I do not have a quill.
会哦。
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
我现在有个他的对话哦，可不可以就是对话的部分啊？可不可以怎么讲嘞？击倒语音频率不要太多好了，80好了，不要常常在那边讲话。我现在就是说，那个对话可不可以我自己按了，它才会跳下一个卡？我是希望这样。好啊，现在假设现在这个已经不会卡顿的时候，我们确实把那个2K 启动器关掉之后，确实比较不会卡顿。那我们现在既然是这样，我们是不是能使用极高画质来试试看啊？如果不行的话，我们再那个啊，因为我觉得这个游戏的规格并不是非常的那个，非常的厉害啊，所以说它不一定应该可以承受得了。
Hi, I'm Tony Stark, but if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
美式幽默。 OK， 罗比哈，这是我的情敌。OK， 安丽娜是啊，安丽娜是谁啊？这个安丽娜，伊利安娜是谁啊？哦，这是那个超人呗。 伊利安娜到底是罗比。哦，我看不懂，超级连结。哦，这个艺廊就是这个画廊就是收集漫画的 comic book 的 cover 封面讯息。OK， 讯息应该是属于系统的啊。时间线。干，伊利安娜到底是谁？不是密克，伊利安娜是谁啊？是超人吗？是惊奇？是那个什么？惊奇超人是吗？我看这里还有地图哎、靠，进来这里还有地图。这个人是我，刀锋，史传奇。我靠，我们现在有这样钢铁人啊，友谊等级，友谊等级1啊。攻击力，钢铁人攻击力15哦。钢铁人而且钢铁人很不容易死我觉得可是钢铁人这个盔甲很粗细太鲜艳了，真的。不平常可以干嘛？我捡了一堆这个东西呢，还有素材啦。能力是什么东西？我靠，怎么那么复杂资源、素材。收藏品，大师杰作。我没有礼物啊，增加友好度啊。OK。然后这个是可以看那个一些卡，可以看它有什么卡牌，对不对？速发呢？干了，冲击击退。哦，这个重抽不是重抽新的牌哦，是重抽这一张牌，然后本身这张牌，但是它会增加力量。我靠！2脆弱2标记。连环 X， 手中美女。哦 ，OK， 钢铁人的牌。我靠！好啦。检查日志内容，衣柜还有画作。这个画作。
We were all so happy then.
衣柜啊，衣柜吗？哇，衣柜啊，我这里衣柜。
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
我不喜欢现在穿这个衣服啊，这个怎么叫那种奇幻风啊？中古世纪的奇幻风，我想要来一点啊。这个还不错吧？可是那个狗链可不可以拿掉啊？我天哪！这个狗链整个跟我要穿的衣服非常不搭。这个好像还行吧，这个实在是太 hip hop 了，这个吧，这个吧，光泽，这是要消耗光泽的呢。购买啊，购买。呵呵，呵呵，画作还有日志内容，这个日志，还有个秘密基地耶！干，这好久以前了。这秘密基，它有一个秘密基地在外面啊，他自己的。
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
道具收藏。我觉得这个也算是次世代的啦，我觉得画面还可以，真的。这穿这个比较温暖啊，不然呢？你不该棉被了哦。
They're everywhere. We must fall back. To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her. Only I can stop her.
这我妈的，我妈。我的天哪！
Charlie! I know.
天哪，这狗
Let
吓
her
死
enjoy
人
the
了！
moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on
天哪，这狗真的是
Not
有
just
吓死
her.
人。
I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. a grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be.
Right.
I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
Forge.
This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
阿加莎是谁啊？
Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Forge。哎，这个我现在不懂啊。这狗是他，那个什么右边的，这个右边就是我的那个，右边就是我们的这个沙拉啦。对啦，沙拉是右边这个啦，但是阿加莎是这个黄色头发是阿加莎嘞，他是谁啊？哎，他是她老公吧？我在想，可他们长得好像哎，不是啦，阿加莎就是我妈吧？我在想，是不是啊？
Good girl, Charlie.
这狗看起来像地狱狗啊！不是，这像是一只龙，好吗？这哪像一只狗？我都吓死了啊。
Next thing I know, the sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
I don't get it. Strange couldn't just magic his way in?
对啊。
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
Mojo.
That explains so much. No wonder he gets so strange around me. See what I did there?
I'm a vampire. I see everything.
This is gonna be a fun apocalypse.
I'm not sure we've ever had so many eager new recruits come along in such a short time. We must be doing something right.
我们原本是上一回合，我们也原本要去圣所的，现在说圣所被一个黏哒哒的东西给包围起来，变成说我没办法进去啊。然后那个圣所里面有一个叫汪达的哈，汪达也被困在里面了，是这样啦。刚才是谁在讲话啊？
getting used to seeing you on your feet again. Almost.
刀锋战士哦，你没戴眼镜是长这样。
So he's supposed to be playing nice, right?
Right. And now Stark is hard at work in the forge coming up with something for the hunter?
The hunter needs it after that last beating.
Man, can't wait till it's my turn for an upgrade.
Prepare for a long wait.
For all of us. Or hasn't it sunk into that flaming skull of yours yet?
Hey, don't take it so personally. It's not like they forgot about us.
We'll see.
Hunter?
Nico.
Hi.
Ruby. 雷耶斯，怎么有个剑啊？或许是哪里呀？看一下地图。哦，锻造所啊，就在前面啊，前面就锻造所。哎呀，这边还有一个图书馆啊。 这边有个图书馆，现在没开放，是不是？锻造所这里，看这有什么剑啊？那沙包哎、靠！靠，这是后门呢、这边还有一个哦。那还不错啦，美术我觉得还行哎。
Now, think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of... Oh, right. It's ready. Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Yo, 这帅啊！我刚刚还买一
Still
套
think。it could have used a cloak.
还蛮帅的啊！这比我刚才买的那一套牛仔裤的。
And we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
I do not.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Ah, joys of sharing a workspace. And I'll have you know this cloak has helped me save the universe from extinction on countless occasions.
Could you at least tell it to stop rearranging things on my side of the cave?
I have, but it considers you something of a slob.
You know, I have a great psychiatrist in the city. Maybe you should talk to him. Although, I think he's working for Hydra right now.
好啦，这个地图有惊叹号，就代表它会显示这里啊，就是这里啊。
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
我现在我是老大，我是队长哦。你不觉得现在讲的太早了吗？
I will reserve judgment until I try it in combat.
There's a 99.9% chance you'll be fine. Or it'll bust at the seams and fall off mid-battle. Word of advice, don't go commando. Either way, you're now the most advanced hybrid of tech and magic on Earth since old Doc Doom himself. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
这个盔甲到底有什么厉害的吗？你这个是蝙蝠侠的科技吧？你要给我的盔甲怎么是这种？
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
'So it is a marvel then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
你说我之前那个盔甲不行哦？你好像不太看不起魔法啊。
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
对啊，那你为什么跟那个Dr. Strange 是一个朋友呢？
But you and the doctor seem to work well together.
Well, no need to put a label on things. The guy is good at making sense of this madness every now and then. He's not talking to his cape.
你自己呢？我来认识你一下，你是干嘛啦？
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
任何人都会做的哈。
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
The great Iron Man is not scared, is he?
Let's just say I'll be more comfortable once I've studied the problem. I feel like I'm living in one of those paranormal investigation reality shows.
Paranormal.
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay. So, why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
史传奇。
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Anvil。在哪里呀？这里吗？就是这里啊。这个叫做 Anvil 吧。哎，这个是用伽马线圈分析哦。
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Ye Olde Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
Okay.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work.
我们可以从这个对方九头蛇身上得到这种扣油，伽马线扣油，然后这个东西呢，可以来强化我们自己的装备啊。哦，还可以选择强化谁？当然选择我们自己英雄啊。哎，分析线圈。 哎，刀锋战士跟惊奇博士还有什么？还有什么？这个
How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine.
午夜之子。
Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press, or forge.
哦，那个刚才那3位午夜之子惊奇博士还有刀锋战士，他每个人都可以得到一个新的卡片，应该是。Oh no！ 我已经有2张了，我已经有了。好，可以全都不要吗？速发。 击退。
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
干，我这都有了，真的很烂。 烂到爆
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
庭院啊，我觉得他这个是故意的啊，他设计好了，就是设计好让我能 设计好，那我们当这个重复的牌，它刚才锻造一定是会锻造出重复的牌，然后设计好这个教学的，然后我们要用重复的牌呢，是可以怎么样去庭院？这里是我觉得这个游戏里面钢铁人扮演的是铁匠的一个角色，庭院，你看重复的牌可以来这边。
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
No. 你讲一下你吧。
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Everyone loves you when you are dead. Tell me, does that mean you are half-loved?
She didn't describe you as a snarky jackass, but here we are. All right, Tony Stark Jr., ask your questions.
关于你啦，小东尼·史塔克。因为我现在穿了这个衣服，你就要叫我小东尼·史塔克嘛。
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
所以说
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
OK。
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
他是属于刀锋是属于半吸血鬼哦。
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
OK， 你就没有把我当朋友啦，很注重个人隐私呢。
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
OK，
What brought you to the Abbey?
Abby。
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
哦，他很早就来了啦。
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
他是一个组织
All
哈。
right.
哦，这个他们也算是已经是Midnight Sun 了，刀锋战士也是已经是了。
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
没关系啊，我不想要。
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Confidence. 那个啦，密克啦，密克很像很正啊。
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anybody else?
OK， 这个密克哈是高冷类型的啊，这不容易亲近啊。那 Nico 呢
？Tell me about Nico.
Nico 我没兴趣啊。
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anyone else?
Letter。干，难怪我一进来这里的时候，那个 Nico 就在那边介绍东介绍西的嘞，看起来一个小屁孩，然后一个鼻环妹，啊，一个庞克女啊，竟然是在这边当做主啦，当家做主啦，一副老大的样子哈，带头人啊。那罗比就是我的情敌啦，因为他一定会喜欢密克的啦，哈，罗比这个家伙。
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Who else?
守墓人啊，我的养母。
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Anyone else?
Command. 好啦，锻造一下啦。
Sure.
不是啦，合成吧。
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
好啦，可以啦。
I'm ready to train.
Finally.
OK。
What's up?
Thanks, Blade.
Sure.
这样子吗？升级能力。哦，跳跃可以增加跳跃的伤害哦。
Time's wasting, Hunter. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
对啊，2张相同能力的卡片，就是刀锋啊，它有这个啦，快速出击啊，你看，它就是快速出击，这边多少？加12的伤害呢？快速出击 Plus 啦，你有看到没有？2张合成一张新的快速出击 Plus。 而且它速发呢？啊，不是啊，它这个加12的时候是那个对方已经出血的时候，它才可以加12的。
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
啊，不加白不加了呢，加吧。我觉得我浪费了啦。 我应该给主角加的，因为主角一定会用到的。啊，不加白不加呗。 突袭。
Later.
惊奇队长哈，卡罗，他要干嘛？这些午夜之子，他们这个团队都是年轻人啊，他们在这边训练呐，哦，我觉得他们好像是 X-Men 里面的人，哦，那个看起来蛮正的呢。
I don't like to be touched.
OK.
Yes? You have problem?
Problem?
Hi, Hunter.
你看他多亲近啊！
Can't wait to pound some steel. Gonna glue my lats 3 times as big. That's what Robbie sounds like every time he hits the weights.
好啦，那个罗比呢？他刚才不是有在这边打吗？跑去哪了？哎呦，卡罗，哦，你是在这边重训哦？哦，惊奇队长，哎，惊奇队长，哎，我靠！
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
他说反正从下水道进去是不是？
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Steve.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
哎，怎么说服啊？他现在跑去了，哎，你怎么来这里啊？锻炼了。
Yes?
嗯
You have problem?
？No。哎，他们，好吧，战情室，这是锻造室，战情室嘞。
Nothing's certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
We waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Hey.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
哎，这个哈，钢铁人真是忙哎，还要修这个，还要负责这个通电呢，技术长啊哈，怎么还要负责这个锻造的呢？感觉做的像 NIS 一样哎，什么都要，他都是钢铁人在做了。
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Goosebump，
Find me when you're ready.
惊喜队长这次要来啦！
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
哎，布鲁斯就是浩克就对了。不好意思哈，很少看这个绿巨人啊。
I know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important, and Lilith is about as dangerous as they come on Earth. The two of us on the mean streets of New York? Evildoers beware. Not a bad place to be posted up, all things considered. At least I'm not down in the dungeon with Tony. The plans laid in this room have probably helped save the world more times than we know. It's too bad most people won't ever see it. At least I'm not the only one adjusting to this midnight sun thing. Tony really wanted to impress me with this new operating system of his. It seems to get the job done, but Stark OS? Come on. I'm sort of an outsider here too, so I'm happy to welcome any other stragglers that come along. I've seen that magic table over there forming all kinds of odd shapes, almost like it's bored and waiting for a little action.
Excited for another mission? I'm excited, and I'm probably not even going.
哇，我现在觉得平均练啊，然后我没有办法，现在就挑我最喜欢的队友。啊，这样子这边是这样，这样这个屋子我大概有点熟啦，这是我的房间。这是谁的房间啊？然后这是大门啊，可以拿起来吗？不可以哦，要用钥匙。这两边都可以走。我靠，还可以度假嘞！哦，这边是睡觉的地方，是不是？这个之后应该会有很多超级英雄在这边睡觉，对吧？火之棒。火之棒、元素棒，这什么东西？这是我养母的哈，养母的一些东西。这是什么
What is this?
不想管它。这就是一些房间呐、之后这个就是很多超级英雄会住在这里，这宿舍啊 ，dormitory 啊。 哦，这是那边从这边来的，然后这边是有一些度假村啊，可以度假啦。你看有游泳池啊，哎，你看，我靠，不错嘞。哎呦，哦，这边有一些什么符号啦，水之棒拿走啊，元素棒，休息区，哎，我想要看一下呢，我想要跟他一起玩水。
I've heard this Dr. Faustus is a manipulator of minds. A popular trick among demons. One you have to be wary of.
福士伯博士啊，福士德博士啊，可以啊，没问题啊，腿没问题吧？还可以睡，这里感觉。哎，那个恶灵战警在哪边啊？干嘛？恶灵战警在这里啊。
If Caretaker's gonna let Blade go off on his own, maybe she can cut the rest of us a little more slack too. Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place. Sorry if I went a little heavy on the aftershave, but it's not easy covering up sulfur, you know?
Sulfur. 这个要用钥匙才打开。战情室啊，打一场战斗啊。守墓园的日志，看一下哈，物品栏，蘑菇，资源啊，能力没有啊，收藏品，这个是可以读的，这之后可以再读啦，这之后可以再读。礼物没有。我刚才拿到那个元素棒是要干嘛的？哦，这个哦，这是哦，水之棒、火之棒。可以，超级连结。转发机器人啊！无华。伊利安娜到底是谁啊？看伊利安娜是谁啊？这是社交软体啦。呵呵，好吧。惊奇超人啊！我觉得这每个角色打光的方式应该要一样啊。像我 我的这只角色背光都没打，对不对？其他角色好像背光都会有打，多少打一点哎，这很奇怪。好吧，我要去战斗了啊，战斗一下。纽约市哎。
It's been a long time since I've been involved in any major undertakings like this. Maybe too long. It's nice to have a full house again.
哎呀，不是的。伽马线圈，我可以拿到伽马线圈，我就会增加一个卡片，对不对？圣物，然后2张卡片可以变成一个更强的卡片。
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
好。查看英雄牌组。它有一个叫做快速出奇 Plus 哎、哇，它可以啊！我们的那个惊奇队长怎么都是那个啊？惊奇队长的属性都是什么叫做那个？他的都是用英雄的那个什么呢？叫做什么英雄气概啦？他是那英雄卡片啊，英雄卡片都很多哎、赤鹿木爪，干妈的，我这个英雄卡片很烂、我是打双刀的哦。编辑英雄的卡片。来吧，我虽然已经知道它的系统了，但是我的那个思绪呢，就是我的思路还不够熟练啊，还没有办法真正的去。
Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Snack.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say less vampire-y.
Don't worry, this is a different portal to a different location.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Almost feels like cheating with you two on our side.
Not bad for our first team up. Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
伽马射线跟 magic 科学跟魔法。
Gonna need need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
我真的觉得。
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
我觉得，对啦，音乐觉得太大声了。55好了。好吧，好，我现在开始要熟悉一下了啊，也不是说要会打，也不只是说哈，你懂得这个规则，知道怎么玩，你现在还要去熟练这个整个的这个战法，要去熟练它这个游玩机制的精髓。像这个上面喷的特效啊，它很重复啊，它必须要怎么讲呢？啊，我想一下啊。你看到没有？我们先分析一下，它这个是英雄卡片，不是这不是英雄卡片，这是什么？什么叫抽取2张，直到手中这该类型的卡片数量达到3张？听不懂。哦，就是惊奇队长，他如果一直抽到3张的时候，他才会停啊，是不是？好啦。击退是说看有没有附近的人，而且位置是很重要。好啦，你不用那么着急啦，想一下，连环呢，速发呢，速发呢？暴击伤害、暴击几率啦，哦。先因为是速发嘛，就直接先干掉一只啊。速发先干掉这一只，这只。
Come get it. You kissed the mother with that mouth?
我多了一张是什么东西？补给的呢？连环，多了一个挥砍啊。西级。 哦，我还可以获得格挡哎。击退。我打这里可以击退到，没办法。也就是说，我必须要移动到这里啦。先这里用移动好了。击退。升级啊！有打刀锋战士，打惊奇队长比较多，打刀锋战士很多呢，也有打惊奇队长的刀锋战士的。连环2级，我可以连环这个。不行啊，连环只能连环附近的啦。这个可以。可以啊。刀锋战士还蛮好用的、啊。滑鼠的转动太强烈了，滑鼠的转动30就好了，确定了。这个先干掉吧，我还可以获得格挡。
Here we go.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
这个家伙快死了，我想要用跳跃，是不是？用跳跃。
It's about time.
还有护盾呢，护盾呢。双星状态耶！我可以重抽吗？结束了。
By her command. That's not supposed to hurt.
Looks like they want to try a few more.
战术模式哎，可以评估战场和对方单位状况。战术模式，战术模式。
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Resurrect. 什么东西？我不是有个战术模式？他不是说按 Shift？ 哦。哦。战术模式就是从 从那个俯视角，俯视角看就是叫战术模式啊，是这个意思吗？好吧。那还不错啦，我觉得可以一直都是战术模式的。好，这个是哈，这是英雄哦，这是英雄卡片哦，一直线是不是？一直线是不是？可以啊，这样一直线啊。我走来这里啊。我走来这里，可以吧？这样应该可以吧？不行欸。这样子可以啊，哎，差一点呢，血亮到了啦。哼，再打。我可以再打一次吗？英雄气概不足了。不行哎，换卡，换卡，换卡，小罗罗。我操！
That's a neat trick.
双星状态哎，挡格子归零哎，我不是已经双星状态了吗？双星进入双星状态，我要打出这张卡才会进入双星状态哦。%多少？2%，攻击力增加1倍，是不是？你看还不会消耗出牌几率耶，那就当然打啊，也不会消耗出牌几率，当然打啦。哎，他不会死哎。 撞他一下他会死啊，撞一下会死。我靠啊！
Hail that!
We serve until the end.
You think that would stop me?
Awaiting reinforcements.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
我现在想要用这一张看看会怎么样。光辉之拳，哎，攻击力33呢，强。 一次就把他给打死了呢！靠，我还可以怎么样？这是炸弹呢、啊！
Take this.
Never seen that before.
我靠，厉害！ 重抽，天哪！鞋子，天哪！
Not a problem. Now they're really in trouble.
精灵队长3级了嘞，7级耶！好。 决定了，移动啊！使用这个。
Your fate is sealed. You were too weak for this fight.
Go, now, quickly! Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
惊奇队长是外星人就对了，他不怕这些东西。
Get her!
破坏九头蛇事物，进入卡车，取得圣物。 取得生物卡片，带走生物，所以说这个东西不是跟他持久战啊，不是把敌人干掉，不是清光，就是赶快进入这个区域。
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
档格变成0的就对了。
The odds are still in my favor.
看我惊奇队长不是惊奇队长，现在是怎么样？双子状态，双星状态，超强的。7级，我先看一下速发先干啊，速发。它有护盾啊。
Weak, even for Hydra.
不对啊。我可以换卡片，没有？这是第6章啊，换卡片了，速发啦，简单啊。
I'm on it.
Leave some for the rest of us.
换卡片啊。血流成河哦。连旗。小罗罗是吧？这边有3个小罗罗，这边有3个小罗罗，连旗。
I am impressed.
30。我现在是，我可以移动到这里啊，然后打他，可不可以？一条直线上，一条直线上，我移动到这里啦，移动到这里啊，一条直线上啊。不能给我移动。可以吗？干，等一下，有没有挡格哦？没有，他是直接死了啊！后面的那个挡格会挂掉，剩下60的血。我操！
the desertion rate is for Hydra lackeys.
哎，谁啦？谁可以打
？Ready up.
Hydra Immortalis! Time for the real thing. My time to shine.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
惊奇队长快挂了。啊。
About time.
Not bad.
血流成河要干嘛？啊，用这个。
You have earned this. You are lucky to still be breathing.
连环啊！
Get some. Now that was something.
这个可以干掉他吗？不行啊！英雄气概。他可以用跳的打他吗？移动到这里可不可以？不会死的哦。
That was something.
Hydra's in control of the situation. Finally, it's my turn.
To be crystal clear. We won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
重抽啦！你不会死啊！
It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
打不到啊！ shit， 挡住啊！ 我先移动吧。
Had your chance to escape. Was that truly your best?
"取得圣物啊！ 可以啊。
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Shit. 不能啊，结束吧。
Regroup at position Tango.
Go ahead. Give it your best shot.
Ah, these delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
We've done it!
Okay.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Abbey。哎，刚好胜利太辣。等一下哈，这个我可能花了太多回合才拿到这个了啦。我的评比太弱了，是不是？ 午夜之子的盔甲哦，就是那种金色、白色的那种盔甲啦。如果我跟他友谊达到最好的时候，我就可以拿到他的盔甲。但是我还比较喜欢穿英雄本身自己的盔甲呢。哦，友谊+2呢。
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
这个鼻环妹真的是，跟我的狗狗
Let me
讲。
see. How did this work again?
超连接。哎，有啊。哦，这个是私讯哈，这个是 group 哈，这个是那个群组嘛。Nico 啊
I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me. Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a midnight sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
这个人是怎么样 ？Nico 是不甘寂寞，是吗？Nico 不甘寂寞呢。看电影啊，来啊！
Despite almost getting blown up, it seems you did pretty well out there. Maybe there's hope for the world yet.
只是我真的不喜欢鼻环的，你知道吗？鼻环的真的是没办法。
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
你都自己看过了，你还要看吗？你叫我陪你看是不是啊？ 好啦，你看呗，看电影啊就看电影呗。啊，哎，你这个沙发真的是不太好，我觉得。
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
但没有在看电影啊，就是在聊天啊。你妈15岁，你妈是大坏蛋哦！你这个烟熏妆，你是要看电影还是想跟我聊天啊？真的是哈。所以我发现的时候才10岁而已。
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
我很抱歉啊，我都不知道原来有这件事情。
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that.
哎呦，得到服装还有泳裤呢。
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The staff of one interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
OK， 很厉害，看起来很强大哈。
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means.
OK。
Like, you know, magic.
OK。
I had some questions about your old team.
The runaways? Sure thing.
离家同盟哦，但我不知道他的故事啊，我没听过啦。
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran. But eventually, we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
有谁啊？
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our... She didn't make it.
Meg is.
After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
Okay.
I had some questions about your staff.
Go for it.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of, and not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
Okay.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
哎呦，哎呦，他这个人 Nico 好像蛮喜欢我的呢。
Using your free time productively.
你是在讽刺我吗？是我在泡妞，你是这个意思吗？我跟你说
These
哈，
grounds haven't changed in hundreds of years, and yet they always seem different to my tired eyes.
Rick.
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
他们真的是这么屌吗？
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days. Always on the hunt.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha. Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
Okay.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
怎么可能？
Agatha's power. How could she be gone?
She put her trust in the wrong person. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me. as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
OK。平衡度哦，透过庄园的选择和战斗使用的能力，可以走上光和影啊。真的假的？我要走光啦！真的假的？查理啊，查理会带路啊。哦，好聪明的狗啊 ！Shrine of Agatha。奇怪，这里啊。OK。但是这个狗，它不应该是走到这一面，你知道吗？它应该要走到这一面，停下来，这样它比较有人性啊。你不能敷衍了事的就让狗走到这个侧面啊。它这个就走到侧面就是敷衍了事吧。阿嘎莎哦。
Agatha.
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body.
Corporeal body.
I actually find it quite liberating.
他就死了嘛。
You are dead.
可是我们主角可以跟鬼讲话。
That's my hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride, even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
我靠！你干嘛要这样子？瞬移哦。
This ominous-looking portal is known as a Bloodgate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
That is something.
这个是哈，这是一个功能啊，这是一个竞技场功能，然后可是它有结合这个剧情。
The portal awaits. It may look scary, but the trial beyond, well.
这是什么？这就是啊，可是这我只能我一个人玩啊。但是一个人玩也没差，你知道吗？因为卡片它是出卡片的嘛，一个人玩也没差。只是说血量没有被分散。
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference. Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered.
Loophole.
Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
好可怕啊！
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear. As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtur was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
击退，触发，随便啦。这样子，这样打。
You were too weak for this fight.
触发。
Your mother abandons you. Feel my call.
哎，不错玩啊！你喜欢玩战棋游戏吗？这个游戏哈比较不像是战棋游戏结合卡牌游戏哦。重抽。 我跟你讲一下，这个游戏跟一般的战棋游戏比起来呢，跟我以前玩的那些呢比起来是怎么差在哪里？
You had your chance to escape.
他的战斗
Once
啊，
again, Lilith's servants fall.
结束了啊，就是他的演出啊。 他的演出比那个一般的之前玩的战棋游戏都很精彩。
Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
就是你以前玩的像《皇家骑士兵团2》那一种啊，这种战棋游戏啊，它的这个动画演出的特效、动画、啊、动作都没有那么临场感。但是现在这种东西，这个我现在玩的这种哦。 它的演出是非常的震撼度非常大哈，有点像动作游戏，而且它的剧情、人物的演出啊，都是语音全程语音的，而且面部的动态捕捉都非常到位，所以说这个玩起来的感觉是比以前玩的那种还要精致，而且它的卡牌是非常有策略性的。
Return to your mother.
看你本身有没有兴趣。你看这个打击，这个音效啊，哈，跟你以前玩的那种吼是不同的啦。你玩那个日式的，它不可能做那么好。标记是什么意思？
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
等一下，标记是什么意思？接下来2回合，看一下左边哈，被击倒时可以返回1次出牌哦。接下来2回合被击倒时可以返回1次出牌，就算是你没有速发。这个所谓的我们卡片有一个技能叫速发，就是说你如果一次击倒了那个敌人的时候呢，你把他一枪毙命，你还可以得到1次发牌的机会。那个就是速发，那个速发必须要是那一张卡片有速发的功能，你才可以使用。但是我现在如果标记的话，我接下来两个回合呢，我即使我的卡片没有速发的功能，我只要是击倒它，我还是可以返回1次出牌的机会，是这个意思。标记是这个意思啦，但是标记只有限定于这一个敌人。
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
对啊，你看返回卡片机会了，他的意思就是速发的意思。我得到了一张奖励哈，它每一张奖励会做成一张图，就像是漫画书的这个封面。啊，我想到了啦，像现在这个除了这个战斗的部分呢，它本身啊还有很多这个跟同伴之间的互动啊，就像是你在玩那个圣火降临录的啊，我不知道你有没有玩过那个任天堂 Switch 的圣火降临录啊，就是那种感觉，你要跟你的同伴啊这个打好关系，然后同伴呢这个战斗的时候就会帮助你啊，类似这种。我存档一下，但是我是因为我没玩过圣火降临录，因为那种日式的哦就玩多了啊，现在这种试试看啊，这画面啊画质啊是不错的，尤其我觉得这个有一些音效特别屌。等一下啊，我要进入这个洞是不是？我的任务主线任务是这样，进入这个洞。要得到他的卡牌吗？不用，不用。我现在给你看一下，我现在的英雄哈，我不用这些，就是像你像那个 X 战警啊，不是 X 战警不是有一个学校嘛，然后里面有很多人。我现在的也是在一个地方叫做庄园，它叫做 Abbey， 就是。Abbey 就是庄园嘛，然后这个地方呢也是算是一个专门那个招募一些那个特异功能的人啊，对不对？然后我现在，然后有一些我都不认识的，像这个你看你有没有在看这个漫威的漫画啦？有些我不认识，什么像这个我就不认识啦。那有一些这种一定认识的嘛，刀锋战士这种一定认识，这种老牌的。这终身这老人啊，我一定认识，但是有一些那种比较年轻的咖哦，我都不认识。然后这些人呢，他就是在这个学校里面嘛，就是在这个庄园里面，你不用得到他的卡牌，但是你跟他友好度，你现在我跟 Nico， 你看那个右上角哈，友谊等级是0啊，还没有升级哦，友谊等级是0。我跟他友好度越高的话，他在战场上应该是能对我越有利啦，然后能出场的英雄大概有10几个，但是我都应该会倾向于使用我比较 认识的哈，比如说钢铁人这样。然后还有这个哈，有一个妹，好像这个妹就是比较，她是戴鼻环的啦，这种我就不喜欢了。有一个妹还蛮正的哈，这个算是这个游戏好玩的地方。有看到一个正的妹，叫做密克啦，我也不认识她，我没看过那个漫画。然后变成说这种游戏，就是说你除了战斗，以前你在玩那个这种战棋游戏，主要都是在玩战斗。可是这个有变成说像《圣火降临录》这样的东西啊，还有或者是像什么《侠影记》，是不是？这种东西都是一大半哦，是有另外一个社交的部分，你要去搞。这个我之前是没玩过。还要什么合成材料啦，搞了这么复杂，搞了有点啊！我靠，这什么东西？选择一样物品放上来，等一下啊！我先存档。然后它这个剧情的等级哈，剧情的等级差不多就是你在看好莱坞的这种英雄电影的等级是差不多的。然后那些美式幽默那种打嘴炮的哈，就是常常会出现。
This looks like a promise.
欧希特的阵里可以开启所有的魔法锁哦，有。我有知道，我有看到很多魔法锁，还有门。开启之后你可以进入原先遭魔法锁上锁的全庄园的地图。OK， 开启智力文。OK 啊。
Sarah was right to be wary of this place, but it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind. The blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance.
Okay.
Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
OK， 用文字的力量开启大门。用文字的力量开启大门。我们看一下右边啊，有一个提示啊，看到没有？右边有一个提示，你不知道往哪边走的时候，这个就是任务的提示。
Hunter, hello.
干嘛啦？我知道啊。你想讲什么？
Use the word of power on the door over there. Use the word of power on the door over there.
Okay.
I will try.
Okay. 文字力量。哈哈。文字力量，符文力量就对了。
Ashtur smiles upon me.
你看，一般的战棋游戏是动作的这个还有特效的演出都不会这么好哦，但是这一款呢，就是不一样。它这个动画动作的演出真的是还有音效的结合，感觉根本就是动作游戏的，有一点接近动作游戏的这种的等级。我们看一下地图哈，这个是我的学校，这是庄园呐，然后这有宿舍嘛，那些人钢铁人你看到没有？钢铁人呐，我来看一下，钢铁人你看到钢铁人在这里，还有什么？ 还有谁？刀锋战士、惊奇队长啊、奇异博士、Nico， 他们现在在那里啊。我现在在，我现在在这里，我现在跑来这里了。你看，这是我可以探索的区域啊，就是在我学校我的庄园附近呢。然后他说他会把这个藏宝箱的，他会记下来，这边会有一个藏宝箱的意思，他会标记起来的意思。哎，我怎么走出去啦？哎呦，你在这边等我啊？哦，你只是要教我说用符文打开东西就对了。我看一下哈，啊，没有钥匙。你只是要教我这个东西啊。
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night?
你去跟我约会吗？
Oh, and
拜托，
let's
你
keep
看
this
你几
just
岁
between
啦
the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet.
他说我们两个约会的事情不要跟莎拉讲哈。哎，这个，哎呦，这还是蛮懂上道的啦。因为当我奶奶了吧？啊，他说不要跟莎拉讲。但是哈，我跟你说，这个东西哈很危险，你知道吗？通常这个有保密的哈，它有可能它是属于 evil 的啊，它是属于黑暗的一方哦，要小心哦。这个，哎呦，我的狗！看一下哈，哎呦，我靠，还可以置第一房间哦。你看到左上角、右上角这个光泽币哈，就是我在战斗的时候，我可以得到这个光泽币，然后这个光泽币呢，可以拿来装饰我自己的休闲服装，还有我的房间呢。你看到没有？靠，然后可以买呀。哦，穿着战斗服装。更换每日服装，变更每日服装，穿着战斗服装就是没有这些东西啦，就是我永远就是穿着战斗的时候的衣服，对不对？就是没有便服就对了啦。好啦，不要吵我，我现在没有时间看那个。来吧，我们来穿一下衣服好了，还是要没有战斗的时候呢，还是来穿一下我们的便服。这什么东西？还可以涂，还可以化妆哦。哎，我不要啊！我不要化妆啦。我知道了，这是给妹子画的啦。我创角的时候是创角男的，所以我不用化这个妆啦。哎，哦，我靠！我不搞。 不用装了，我真的不装啊。我看一下还有什么屌。如果今天我是玩妹子的话，哎呦，内裤也可以啊、干内裤的，干是可以把妹的时候用的哎。那买一条好啦，不用啦，买一条不用。哎呦，还有这个哦，这个还没解锁，那什么东西呀、我操，这个酷啦，这是凯尔啦。先不买哈，看一下下半部。靠，需要这样吗？看，我操，75块呢，75块这样好吗？我觉得这个比较帅啦。我靠！可是我是属于魔法的人啦，买一个啦！我讲一下，你买的不一定要一直戴没，你买的不一定要戴啊。买的不一定要，我就买了哈。我还可以换颜色哦，但是这个要解锁啦。化妆不用了啦。他是说战斗的时候跟平常休闲的时候的服装跟战斗的时候服装是可以分开来。我跟你讲哈，我战斗的时候我要带这个，我要买，就这么决定了哈。战斗的时候我要带这个，这样就帅了，对不对？然后平常的时候呢，我就是戴这个啊，这种太阳眼镜。我靠，还可以这样子哦！这样会不会太多啊？太多内容了啦！我要换一个比较好的床啊，你知道吗？办公室哦。哦，还可以自己去移动，是不是？黑色的床不行啊！你这个，你黑色的寝具你自己弄脏你都不知道嘞，乌漆嘛黑还在穿呢。不用了，床就这样吧。来，我来一个这个什么沙发吧，书桌好了啦。有时候你要有打 game 还是什么的啊。呜呼！啊！看到没有，我书桌了啦。难怪这些地方那么空旷。然后一堆箱子，果然是因为这里可以摆东西耶。然后我的狗屋啊。好，那我们现在的目标是什么？看一下啊。
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
你知道他现在是用什么东西跟我讲吗？他是用即时通。我跟你讲，这个游戏有一个叫即时通的。不是啊，反正它是靠一个装置啊，是钢铁人发明的啦。 在他们在这边，奇异博士跟这个钢铁人在这边，叫我去找他啦。这个可以被开，这个要用奥数钥匙，我没有奥数，我没有任何一把奥数钥匙。什么时候多了钢琴呢？谁会弹
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
你哦，这个妹子喜欢我，我跟你说，但是我喜欢的是密克嘞。惊奇博士叫我来。
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
这两个很会斗嘴，我讲一下哈。右边是科技，左边是魔法啦，分别代表钢铁人跟奇异博士。这个漫威的电影也是蛮扯的哦，有这种科幻的东西哦，什么伽马射线也有这种。
We desperately need to get into this crate.
OK 啊，可以啊。
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor.
OK.
I just wonder what it could be.
OK. 等一下，这个上面前面的图啊，我知道了。这个对话就是我是往光的方向去发展我的人格，但是呢，我如果选择这个日食的标志呢，就代表我的人格是往黑暗面发展。但是这个游戏前面有教学有提到，无论你是往黑暗面还是光明面，你都可以得到相对应的强对的力量。只是说这可能会影响到你最后这个人物的结局所谓的邪不正胜这个天地有正气杂然复流行所谓的这个什么正气会在哪里呢？在其太时间，在汉苏武节，在秦张良垂，在既董无弊。天地的正气藏在这四种东西上面我只是举例了所以说我们做的一定是顶天立地的男子汉我们身为太阳的 Midnight Sun， 等一下午夜的太阳是没办法发光的呢。太阳本身是光明的，但是在午夜的太阳是黑暗的这个就代表说它是模棱两可的中性的名词的。所谓的 Midnight Sun 是中性名词，那玩家你要选择黑暗还是光明，就是玩家你自己去选择啦。
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
Okay, decisive.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare.
这样吗？把它放在这上面是不是 ？Anvil， 放在 Anvil 上面，对不对？
You have my undivided attention. In this reality, anyway. 来呀！我跟你讲哈，这个钢铁人扮演的是铁匠，但是呢，这个叫什么？奇异博士扮演的是叫做什么？合成系统啊，这是材料的合成系统。然后另外一个扮演的是铁匠，应该是这样。选择他。By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years.
Bedchamber.
The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Okay.
A simple object, though certainly not useless.
永恒什么东西啊？什么东西啊？什么东西啊？任务研究完成，永恒匕首哦，怎么样？这是武器吗？研究。哎，什么意思啦？用奇异博士完成一个任务。好啊，我喜欢这个啊，就是魔法跟科学的结合，我喜欢这个东西。奖励是什么东西呀？一次性的战斗物品哦，我不想要一次性的东西呢，我不喜欢一次性的东西。哎，物品台，塑造厂。塑造厂，这个是给 Stark 用，是不是？战争游戏。 伽马线圈的时候得到额外的力量。可以啊，因为卡片得到额外的能力嘛，我们等一下就有个伽马线圈的可以来分解了。但是我们用这个也是可以。战斗时花费移动击退敌人。哦，就是说我可以战斗时候我可以，我如果移动没有拿来用的时候，我可以用移动的这个次数呢，拿来攻击敌人，是不是？猛推，哦。这是在庭院的啦，哦，我懂了，锻造了，哦，这是锻造所，我大概懂。OK， 庭院是技能训练。好，我们用这个，我觉得这个可以马上就可以试试看，开始研究，但是这样1天的时间是不是
I have always found that area of research interesting.
明早就可以来看一下锻造的结果，可以啊。
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work.
不对啊，我要等到这个研究完的时候，我再来分析这个扣油会比较好，对不对？
The mystic arts require concentration and focus, if you don't mind.
好。
Hey Hunter, got a sec to spare?
雷比亚，他在这里啊，这个耍帅的酷哥。这边有个东西。我先拿这个。塔罗牌哦，收集22张塔罗牌哦。
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian sofa.
看你的这个，你的副灵是现在没有办法进入室内就对了。OK 啊。
It would be my honor to spar with the spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
恶灵战警。这个任务提示我觉得还行吧，蛮清楚的啊。
I'm talking training with Ghost Rider. Spirits of vengeance train the hardest.
我靠，恶灵战警哎！
Bad guys better start running.
好酷哦！
The time for punishment is here. There's no escape for the wicked.
这里啊，是从这里。 庭院的，也不是啊。
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
我没有办法训练。
Like playing with fire, huh?
每天可以跟一个新伙伴进行对练，提升友谊。哎呀，还可以提升友谊耶，还可以独特的奖励。奖励是什么？训练的经验值是不是？花费可是要花费15块钱，是不是？我现在有100块啊，还要花费钱哦。我靠，还要投钱啊！就像你格斗游戏，你去这个街机玩格斗游戏要投钱一样啊。我来这边训练也是要花费钱的啊。奖励是什么啊？有英雄奖励，本身有奖励啦，但是还有英雄的奖励，就是经验值会加强。
Maybe you should be the spirit.
啊？就这样子啊？哦，每天可以找一位对练呐、啊，经验值加3哦。OK。
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
又来了，你有什么想讲的？
Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble, apocalypse prophecies, the Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
Apocalypse.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
对啊，我觉得很酷啊。
Yes, she is quite the marvel.
I see what you did there, and you're not wrong. Never met a gal who could throw me into the sun before.
She is a formidable ally in our struggle against Lilith.
Hell yeah, she is. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
你喜欢她哦？
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
你没关系啊，我可以帮你啊。我跟你说哈，我可以帮助你。
Some Cupid kills with arrows, some with traps.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay.
It is Shakespeare for you fancy her.
Fancy.
I do not. I respect her as a fellow warrior.
Okay.
The same way you respect Tony or Caretaker?
No.
Hell no. It's... Never mind.
语塞.
Therefore is winged Cupid painted blind.
Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go kill some monsters or something. Let's just keep this a chat to ourselves for now.
OK 啊，可以啊，我可以跟你保密啊，我就喜欢聊这个了。你聊这个没问题的。我靠，20战你太可怕了。现在又有任务了啊，是这里吗？我要存档了。惊奇队长。
Hello.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
我们就不能前
There's
进
no
啊。
passage to New York.
对啊。
Or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
我来啦，我来负责啦，我负责。
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Okay.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Test。我就喜欢这个妹。找到密克，伊利安娜，这个妹不错。这是说我每个人都可以去讲话，然后去找妹就对了嘛？是这个意思吗？我不能进行快速传送。
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
Kiddo， 你叫我 Kiddo 比你老吧？没有啦，我们都很老。现在就是说哈，不知道那个密克在哪里，但是我这个有惊叹号的哈，我们都可以去讲一讲啊，都可以去讲一讲，然后去探索，找出我们的这个啥在哪里哈，我的密克在哪边？看一下我的房间哈，看到没有？这是我的书桌，而且啊，我这个书桌应该可以自定义颜色啊。选我的，只能选床吗？奇怪，啊，只能选床就算了，我以为我书桌可以选。好吧，这一集到这里哈，我先存档啊，这一集到现在这里啊，晚上再继续啦。这里是游戏通啦，如果你喜欢我的这个直播的话，我最近我都是会一直播，啊，我会一直都播这个什么，漫威午夜之子啊，如果喜欢的话，你可以订阅哈，可以追踪啊，但是你可以不用开启小铃铛，没关系，好吧，这里游戏通，我们下次再会。